Further, Senator McLachlan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to express concerns similar to those of my colleagues with regards to the bill before us. This morning in the Finance, Revenue, and Bonding Committee, I asked questions of the co-chairs and representatives of the Office of Fiscal Analysis, expressing concerns about the increase in income tax and estate taxes and corporate taxes, and what is the potential impact of those dramatic changes in tax policy. The co-chairs, even here on the floor, my esteemed colleague, Senator Daley, stated that she feels comfortable with the response and the due diligence that was done by the Office of Fiscal Analysis in the revenue projections. And I submit to you today that I must disagree respectfully with their opinion, in that it is fairly clear to anyone who follows migration here in Connecticut that it wasn't too long ago that we lost a congressional seat, and that that those states that appear to have much more business and income-friendly tax policies are gaining congressional seats. And so that migration factor is clear as a bell. In fact, if we look at a very well-written report that my colleague Senator Boucher referred to, submitted on February 1st, 2008 by the Department of Revenue Services and the Office of Policy and Management, it clearly shows that the migration out of the state of Connecticut from 2002 to 2006 was 22,606 families, but that 71% of the net migration out of Connecticut between 2002 and 2006 went to Florida. And that concurs with the reality of what's happening to the makeup of Congress and what's happened here in Connecticut with our loss of a congressional seat. I submit to you that Florida has no income tax. Florida has no estate tax. So that when someone has a choice, they leave. And that this tax policy that is before us today is going in the wrong direction. That we must, especially in this fiscal crisis, in this economic crisis, look seriously at being much more creative in the way that we address the challenges of providing state services. Now, I will tell you that as a freshman member of this circle, I was greatly encouraged back on February 25th when this body deliberated a deficit mitigation package that ultimately I had a lot of problems with, but ultimately included the creation of a new commission on enhancing agency outcomes. And Public Act 0902 states that this commission shall identify functional overlaps and other redundancies among state agencies and promote efficiency and accountability in state government by identifying ways to eliminate such overlaps and redundancies, and by making such other recommendations as the Commission deems appropriate, with the goal to reducing costs to the state and enhancing the quality and accessibility of state services. Unfortunately, I believe that the majority party has ignored the Commission on Enhancing Agency Outcomes, that this commission has the potential to truly reinvent state government, that this commission has the potential to bring before this General Assembly the tough decisions that need to be made to truly reinvent state government in Connecticut and eliminate this out-of-control tax increase proposal. Because this tax increase proposal is going to translate into migration out of Connecticut. It's proven. My other concern, as recently discussed by my colleagues, is the lack of including the transportation piece of this budget.